The sales are generally small, but that doesn't mean anything, right?
Well, it means they're small.
No.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Bianca Wittenberg. I am from El Dorado Hills, California, and I am the co-founder of Firefighter One. Today, I am seeking $150,000 for 15% equity of my company. How many of you know somebody who's lost property due to fire, been evacuated, or had a fire scare themselves? Increasing temperatures and drought are limiting resources, and devastating wildfires are taking over many parts of our country. As a homeowner, you don't have many options. If there's a fire, you could evacuate and hope that the fire department has enough resources to help protect your property, or you could grab a garden hose and spray your roof and perimeter, hoping for the best. That's what my dad would see people doing while watching news coverage of the wildfires every single year. He knew there had to be a better way. So many of those homes, just like ours, had pools. It got him thinking, what about fast access to pool water? And Firefighter One was born. Firefighter One is the first affordable resource designed for pool owners to quickly access the average 25,000 gallons of pool water in seconds. If there ever is a fire, you grab your Firefighter One hose from its stored location, connect our adapter to your pool pump, like that. Grab the nozzle, be ready, turn the pump on, aim, and in less than 30 seconds, spray valuable pool water a distance of 40 feet at a rate of 80 gallons per minute.
That's pretty cool.
This is a 35-foot roof line. In about 7 minutes, you could drench the entire property.
Wow.
So Sharks, together, we could keep property safer from fire, and I could continue building the Firefighter One legacy for my dad.
I'm curious, you talked about your father, that this is his invention.
Yes.
So I would love to hear about you, your background, and your father.
This was his idea. Like I said, we were in Southern California, and we, every single year, would have different fires occurring. And one day he looked at the pool and he said, why don't we have access? Obviously, a lot of us have pools. So he started looking into it, and there are some big pumps where you could buy a separate engine and drop it into the pool, but they're expensive, and many people can't afford to spend thousands of dollars on something. So he came up with Firefighter One. We were kids. He passed a little bit over 5 years ago. So I started redeveloping it.
So can the firemen use your product in some way to help them to fight the fires by draining pools if they needed to?
Absolutely. So the goal in the long term is that fire departments would know where every single one of these is, and they could use it.
And I'm really surprised Kevin O'Leary didn't ask you this. Let's hear it. What are your sales?
We just launched this February 2022. My cash flow is $22,000 in sales.
And how many units is that?
I've sold 49 units, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, just under 50 units.
So you're just starting.
The sales are generally small, but that doesn't mean anything, right?
Well, it means they're small.
No. Where did the sales come from?
I've been partnering with pool companies because they already have the relationship with pool owners.
And are you paying them a commission?
Exactly. So
much do you
I
pay
pay them. So if they just sell the units themselves on a commission base, they get 20%. If I have a pool store who's buying inventory, it's 25 to 30% off wholesale, depending on how many units they buy.
I love the space of helping people stay safe. It means a lot to me. But I feel that this is not a place where I could add enormous value. So regretfully, I'm out, but I wish you the very best.
Look, Bianca, not every business is investable because you're so nascent, you're so early. You're so just figuring out how to sell it. It has merit, but my feeling is I could make hundreds of dollars.
You can make millions of dollars, and so could I, and so could a couple of Sharks if they wanted.
You have to go prove that. So for that reason, I'm out.
I think you're on the right path to success by figuring it out small. I don't know anything about this. So you see you educating me. I don't think I can add value. I think a lot of people need this, but I wouldn't be able to help you, so I'm out.
Thank you.
Bianca, listen. In my opinion, I feel like this is the type of product that needs a lot of mouthpieces behind it.
And that's
and
why
promotion.
I need...
And I think this is one of these things that, Mark, if you're willing to go in with me, I think that we'll just help figure it out.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah,
Are you
absolutely.
patient?
I'm very patient, and I'm very hardworking.
This is a patience business, right?
I know.
To Lori's point, some of the greatest changes, entrepreneurial changes, took time.
Absolutely.
Right? It's going to take time for people to understand this. It's going to take time for word to get out.
Right.
But the good thing about this business, there's a lot of great leverage points.
Yes.
Because all the pool servicers all throughout California, the minute there's a wildfire and someone's, home is threatened, all of a sudden they understand
Right.
it.
So Mark, she's asking for $150,000 for 15%. So, I mean, we're gonna have to do quite a bit of work to help you here.
And it'll be a slow burn, literally.
You're gonna need a lot of us, so.
I understand that.
So $150,000 for 25%.
For 25% for both
two
of
of
you.
us.
For
Two
both
of
of you.
us.
Don't let that hose get away.
Don't let that hose get away. Would you guys do it for 20% for
Nope.
both of you? No.
No.
I could tell by your faces. You have a deal. You have a deal. Yes. No, you have a deal. I need to do it. For sure.
We need to
Oh
help
my
this
gosh,
world.
I'm so excited.
The golden ticket goes to my favorite product.
I've made you a good offer.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is the winner. Riding all the way to the bank, baby.
You've come to the right place.